the MBS presents Pro Wrestling Southern Illinois. I'm Matt, conservative crime fighter, here again this week at the Griffin's Den in Mount Vernon, Illinois for IWA Unlimited. So the show taped on January the 7th. And in the ring, a ring veteran, Allwardt, formerly known as Axe Stevens.
He has been wrestling for quite some time, and he is no longer the rookie. Please make welcome Scott, the wrestler.
Now the opposition to Axe Allwardt approaches the ring, a former IWA heavyweight champion, Scott Parker, now in his, I guess his junior year now. His junior year as a wrestler. Called himself the rookie for 2 years, but you're only a rookie for your first year. Finally came up with another nickname, as a rookie just did not fit him anymore. Now into his 3rd year as a wrestler. Alright, we're all set to go in this opening contest. Lock up in the center of the ring. Parker and Allwardt. Parker gets an armbar and into the corner. The Old School Warrior takes Scott Parker and we're on even keel at the early point of this matchup. Griffin's Den recently opened in Mount Vernon, a old warehouse on Warren Street. Involved the inside, put in MMA, weightlifting equipment, put a genuine MMA octagon towards the right of the screen. As the wrestlers are coming out, they are coming out of that MMA cage. This ring is going to stay here for wrestling training and boxing training, as well as kickboxing. As Axe Allwardt with a headlock takedown. It is off the beaten path a little bit, but it's on the north end of Mount Vernon, just off Route 37. The Griffin's Den trailer is in front of the building, so you can spot it when driving by. Scott Parker has a head scissors on Axe Allwardt, and Allwardt can't quite get free and has to roll into the ropes to have the referee release the maneuver. Texas McCoy is your official for this contest. IWA Unlimited is most likely going to be a top contender for MBS Promotion of the Year. Well, there's a poke to the eyes from Old School Warrior, Axe Allwardt. Looks like a thumb to a throat as Parker is grabbing his neck and chin. Old School Warrior with a couple shoulder blocks in the corner. Irish whip, reverse. Parker charges, eats an elbow, but runs into a power slam, and the Old School Warrior,
Whenever a match is over,
2 count.
tell her so she can run back and tell me who won.
And Scott Parker goes for a takedown. Axe Allwardt forces them into a pinning predicament, and only a 2 count there. IWAU likely a top contender for the MBS Promotion of the Year. As you know, the coverage area for the MBS has expanded a bit to include Dreamwave Wrestling all the way up north. So, if our esteemed executive producer Chris Lee can extend Central Illinois to South Peru, I can extend Central Illinois down to Aldie, as the ex-Allwardt, some forearm shots, and there's an elbow to the head of Scott Parker. Dreamwave Wrestling is a top contender, maybe the top contender to the NBS Promotion of the Year award, as Dreamwave has every component of what makes a great promotion nailed down. And you heard the Dreamwave promoter, Jay Repsol, being interviewed by Chris Lee on the NBS podcast recently. You know that Dreamwave is holding their show February the 5th, this weekend. Their event will be on iPay-per-view. So go to DreamwaveWrestling.com for more information. You'll be able to watch Dreamwave Wrestling from comfort of your own home on the internet, live. And there's a side slam from Scott Parker, and ex-Allwardt just got shoulder up. Ex-Allwardt ring veteran, Irish whip, reverse. Pickup, spine buster by Axe.
He's done. Look at that.
Axe-Allwardt is not taking Scott Parker very seriously. I mean, he is a former IWA heavyweight champion. I mean, the match is not over until you pin the guy to the mat. And look at this. Small package. 1, 2, 3. And Parker surprises Axe-Allwardt and gets the pinfall.
The rookie, no more,
Scott Parker victorious in the opening contest on the MBS PWSI at IWA Unlimited in 5 minutes and 10 seconds, looking to regain the heavyweight championship, now vacated. We'll have a few more details in the next segment, but we'll be right back. The newest tag team in local area wrestling coverage has arrived. The St. Louis wrestling community, covering downstate Illinois and Missouri for the past 5 years, teams up with the new Central Illinois Pro Wrestling.com, presented by the Nosebleed Seats. They bring you the latest news and information, schedule of events, interviews, and wrestling action. Check it out now at Central Illinois Pro Wrestling.com and STLWrestling.LiveJournal.com. Catch the Nosebleed Seats TV on demand anytime. Just go to stlwc.lip.tv, select your episode, watch and enjoy the show. The MBS TV on stlwc.lip.tv. Wanna wrestle? Head for the MBS Pro Wrestling Training Center at the Skywalkers International Sports Complex in Decatur. They start you off with cardio exercise and teach basic wrestling and performance techniques. You can also learn to be a referee, manager, or announcer. For more information, call 217-412-1677. The MBS Pro Wrestling Training Center, Central Illinois' only pro wrestling training facility, and the first session is free. It's main event time on the MBS presents Central Illinois Pro Wrestling. Morrison, for those fans in Springfield that saw him come to New Midwest Wrestling back in October, very scary incident involving D.A. Morrison. Took a Suicide dived to the floor, struck the back of his head on the bare gym floor, was knocked unconscious, had to be taken to the hospital with a, ended up being diagnosed with a major concussion. But Dan Morrison is back in the ring, recovered from his head injury 1 month later, and back to active ring competition as he's going to be facing one of the hottest commodities on the downstate Illinois scene.
Please put your hands together for Dynamite Danny Cannon!
Dynamite Danny Cannon, look at him.
Don't! Oh my gosh. He's got to do something dangerous. Dude, don't kill yourself before the match even starts. Oh crap.
Danny Cannon, 5'3", 150 pounds, high flying, high speed, high velocity, and you could see that he jumped over a row of 5 chairs as Danny Morrison's not even going to wait for the match to properly start. He's going on to attack and drives the back of his head into the mat. Danny Morrison, actually, pretty good strategy going after the legs of Dynamite Danny Cannon, as the nickname Dynamite fits him to the T. Danny Morrison to a headlock. The IWA Heavyweight Champion, as we alluded to before the break, is now vacated. Danny Cannon, as well as several other members of the IWAU roster, will be fighting for that belt in a upcoming tournament. Homicide Stephen Davis has wrestled his final match, accumulated injuries to his neck over a 15-year period, has necessitated his retirement, as he will be getting surgery to repair his damaged neck. A 15-year career has come to an end. Homicidal Stephen Davis, as Danny Cannon teased a suicide dive of his own, and Danny Morrison moves out of the way of that moonsault. D.A. Morrison is probably the last person that wants to be on the receiving end of a suicide dive after that horrible incident back in October in Newman West. Going to the hospital knocked unconscious is not fun, and he spent the night in Springfield, Illinois, recovering until he had enough of his druthers that he could return home to where he lives in Effingham, Illinois, where he's built from. Roll up by Cannon, get it to 2 count. Danny Cannon, ranked number 10 in the January MBS 25. Cannon lays some forearm shots, but Dan Morrison fires back. Morrison, Irish whip to the corner. Morrison charges, splashing a corner. Former IWAU club champion, eats a boot. And Dan Cannon, the former IWAU heavyweight champion, missile drop kick off the top rope. This is a low ceiling venue, by the way. Dan Cannon just barely short enough to stand on the top rope, and look at this. The Kentucky Buffet has entered the ring. The referee's calling for the bell. What are they doing out here? Here comes Joey O'Reilly and A.T. Brooks. Should mention Danny Cannon and Christian Rose the team known as the Top Guns have been feuding with Alex Castle and Matt Cage. They are vying for their tag team championship. It's in Albany, Illinois, February the 12th at the Knights of Columbus Hall.
I don't have my wireless mic system. All for the record. Put yourself in the main event, that's fine. But guess what? I was calling while the match was going on. I don't get to wrestle Wednesday night wrestling except for special events, okay? Listen, since you want to get in here and you guys want to jump in, I've been given temporary red over here tonight since you're competing. Because I'm losing my GM tomorrow night because I'm competing. All I hear is hey, guess what? Remember when you say abuse of power? You got it right now. You guys are going to be in a 6-man tag. Get up here.
The Intimidator ordering a 6-man tag team match due to the interference of the Kentucky Buffet. Christian Rose and Danny Cannon form the tag team known as the Top Guns. They are trying to win the IWA tag team titles from the Kentucky Buffet. Matt Cage and Alex Castle. And this will be our main event. This edition of the MBS presents Pro Wrestling Southern Illinois.
This is from now change to a 6-man tag with a 20-minute time limit. The team of the Kentucky Buffet, along with P.A. Morrison, will be taking on Joey O'Reilly, 18 Brooks, and Danny Cannon.
All right, Texas McCoy checking all the participants before we get the 6-man tag underway. Last week on the program, Castle and Cage made short work of their opponents, O'Reilly and Brooks. So we'll see how everybody does in a 6-man tag match. Christian Rose, of course, is not here tonight. Dane Cannon representing the Top Guns. Here we go. Alex Castle to start off with Danny Cannon. New Midwest, this duo forms the Full Metal Jackals. I have to also mention that Rose and Castle formed the tag team Project Mayhem, but those two have not teamed for a very long time. And now, entering the ring, Matt Cage. Oh, and Cage got a kick in, but Cannon fires back. Oh, they're trading kicks. Roundhouse kick to the gut by Cannon. There's a hard chop. Matt Cage ranked number 3 in the MBS 25 for January. Cannon number 10. This is the chop there, and Cage chops away on Dynamite. Danny Cannon, Snapmare. Chop to the face. Snapmare by Cannon and a hard kick to the back. Another snapmare by Cage. Another kick to the back. Cannon snapmare. Drop kick to the back. Cage didn't do much to avoid it. There's a tag to A.T. Brooks, his opponent on the last edition of the MBS. Brooks Irish whip in the corner. Knee to the head by A.T. Brooks. And there's the tag to Joey O'Reilly. Joey O'Reilly kicking Matt Cage in the corner, stomps him down. There's a tag. Cannon springboard. Double stomp to the arm. Cannon, well, tries to go to work on Cage in the corner, but shoots out there, tags in his partner, Alex Castle. Castle and Cage will be defending the IWAU Tag Team Championship against Christian Rose and Dane Cannon in a 1-hour Iron Team Tag Team match. Most falls in 1 hour will be the IWAU Tag Team Champions. Castle and Cage fought Rose and Cannon to a 30-minute draw back on January the 8th. As D.A. Morrison with a splash in the corner on Joey O'Reilly. Oh, second one missed. Nobody home, and he just bonks his head on the top turnbuckle. And Joey O'Reilly laying in the chops, and there's a tag to A.T. Brooks. Joey O'Reilly goes to work on the arm of Mr. Know-It-All. Hard kick to the back. Joey O'Reilly in complete control. Oh, Dan Morrison with a right to the face. Suplex by Morrison. Cover. 1, 2, 2 count. Find out more about IWA Unlimited. Go to Facebook.com/IWA Unlimited. You can also find out all about the upcoming shows in the area by going to CentralIllinoisProWrestling.com and the St. Louis Wrestling Community at STLWrestling.livejournal.com. As Alex Castle tags back in, and Joey O'Reilly meets up with him by punching him in the gut and charges the corner, nobody home. Hard kick to the face, double knees by Matt Cage, and the Kentucky Buffet dominating Joey O'Reilly here. Castle finished off Joey O'Reilly in rather quick order due to the interference of one Matt Cage, and there's a cover, 2 count. Cage rams Joey O'Reilly into the corner, tags in Alex Castle, one of the more underrated wrestlers on the local St. Louis independent scene, and there's a cover, 1, 2, another 2 count. Kentucky Buffet, pretty much the most active tag team in the area at this point in time. Castle rams Joey O'Reilly into the corner, but boom! Joey O'Reilly fires back. What was Joey O'Reilly thinking? He just walked right into the enemy corner. That's a bad move because here comes D.A. Morrison tagged in. Joey O'Reilly still rams into the corner anyway. He got away with it, but... And Morrison with a rake to the face. I don't know what Joey O'Reilly was thinking, ramming his opponent into the enemy corner. You don't want to take your opposition to the enemy corner and allow them to tag out. I mean, you're just walking right into a possible triple teaming. Matt Cage teases the opposition, A.T. Brooks and Dane Cannon.
Oh!
O'Reilly tries to hop over Matt Cage.
And
Just hurls him down to the mat. Cage. Oh, look at this. Joey O'Reilly trying to walk the ceiling, but does not break free. There's a cover, 1, 2. Joey O'Reilly's feet touch the ceiling with that one. And Alex Castle tags right back in. Joey O'Reilly in trouble here. Alex Castle goes to work in the corner. Castle, Irish whip, charges Splash in the corner. Castle with a snapmare. Kick to the back. Cover. 1, 2 to count. Castle with the front chin lock. Tags in Matt Cage. Cage off the ropes. Knee to the head. And O'Reilly's in big trouble. 2 count. Cannon Brooks maybe should have jumped in there and make the save, but O'Reilly kicked out. And the fans here at the Griffin's Den trying to rally Joey O'Reilly. O'Reilly with some elbows to the gut. Oh, Cage put his head down. Sunset flip for 2. And a spin kick to the face levels Matt Cage. Brooks and Cannon trying to rally Joey to get to tag them in the corner, and Cannon with a tag off the top. Just barely short enough to stand on the top rope and jump off of it in this low ceiling venue. Cannon off the ropes. Shoulder block in the corner. Look at all these super kicks. Enziguri by Cannon. Cannon stomps him. Back up on top. Watch your head. Oh! High-risk move did not pay off. Castle, tried to do something with him. Cannon with a schoolboy gets the pinfall. Minutes, 35 seconds. Brooks, Cannon, and O'Reilly victorious. Getting revenge for happenings earlier in the night. For more information about IWA Unlimited, visit them on Facebook, facebook.com/IWA Unlimited. Also be sure to visit Central Illinois Pro Wrestling.com, as well as the St. Louis Wrestling Community at stlwrestling.livejournal.com. I want to thank you for tuning in this week. This is the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. We will see you next week.